guys, it's me, Yazminebeauty, and welcome back to my channel. So we are going back to our roots today. So for today's video, we will be doing a review slash get ready with me slash full face of Rare Beauty. I know I'm late to the game when it comes to taking this video out, but I did want to try the products a few times and wear them before I come on here and really give you guys my honest review on all the products and how it works on my face. But before we jump into all of that, I want to take a few minutes to really sit down and talk with you guys about the Rare Beauty brand itself. So Rare Beauty was created by Selena Gomez, as we all know by now, and she wanted to create a line of makeup that will help break down the unrealistic beauty standards or the unrealistic expectations of beauty. So she spent around 2 years or so creating a makeup line that feels good without hiding what makes you unique. Their mission is to help everyone celebrate their inner beauty, their individuality, promote self-acceptance, and give people the tools they need to feel less alone. What I love about the brand is that they want to create a safe and welcoming space in the beauty community, because the beauty community is very cutthroat. That hoe don't play no games. The brand also supports mental wellness, and it supports it across all ages, sexual orientations, gender identities, races, cultural backgrounds, physical and mental abilities, and perceptions. And I did get all of this information from the Rare Beauty website. I'll definitely link that down below in the description box if you guys are interested in checking that out for yourself. So if you guys are interested in, you know, learning a little bit about Rare Beauty, its products, its brand, and how I created this, you know, beautiful full face of Rare Beauty, just keep watching. Alright, so now that we are all zoomed in to this mug, I'm just going to go over each of the products. Well, I'm going to go in order of how I do my makeup. So, of course, the first thing I always do is the brows. So, from the Rare Beauty line, I have the Brow Harmony Crayon and Gel. No, that's in Spanish. Is the Brow Harmony Pencil and Gel. So this is like the unicarton, if that's the unicarton. It's very simple and very like just whatever. I think she made it that way so that she can keep the pricing of it under, you know, the pricing of everything under $30. And here is the packaging for the brows, and at one end it's the brow tip, which is kind of like more of that definer look. If you want to compare it to Anastasia, it's like the brow definer. And then on the other side is it's the brow gel, and I have mine in dark brown. So the way that this brow pencil is formulated, it's very, very creamy and soft. So you don't want to like pull it up, if you could see, pull it up too far. You want to keep it very, very like low, pretty much just like that. Just pull it up just a little bit just to get enough product on to your brows. And I am obsessed with this brow pencil because it just glides on so seamlessly. It literally takes me like 5 minutes to do it. Like that literally took me like 2 minutes, which is what I love. This is super quick and super easy to work with and to, you know, maneuver and make your brows look, you know, on point. And once we get our brows on the way we like it, we're just going to go through and set them with the brow wand. And I like more of a fluffier brow, so I'm just going to be brushing up with this product. And those are my brows for you. I think they look amazing, and it literally took me like 5 minutes to do it. So the brows I love. This is probably like my favorite product out of the entire line, is the duo brow, and I think this is only $26, which is very cheap for a brow pencil, because it's like duo, so you have the pencil and you also have the gel. So this is like a steal, and I definitely recommend getting this. Out of everything, you have to get the brow. So the next thing that I am going to attempt, and let's, you know, emphasize the word attempt, is the Wingliner. So Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez came out with this Perfecting Strokes eyeliner, and this is, it's like a felt tip. It's a felt tip. And what's so unique about this is that it has over 1,000 bristles, and it's supposed to help with, it's supposed to mimic the like feel and like the brush strokes of, what is it called, calligraphy, you know, like the very fancy like ink writing. That's how she like designed this to be. It's supposed to, the 1,000 hairs or whatever that's in the brush tip is supposed to help with precision and control. So let's see here if this baby is gonna, you know, do good for me, because if you know, you know, I absolutely suck. I absolutely suck at Wingliner. So I'm just going to shake this up a bit. I have a noisy bed, sorry. Bring my mirror as close as I possibly can to myself, and let's start this baby. Yes. Oh my gosh. I have never had a more easier time doing a Wingliner, and this baby actually looks half decent. Like, what the F? Now, okay, so I did it on my right eye. Let's see if I can, you know, duplicate it on my left. We'll see. Okay, so I had to stop before I like was really messed it up, but I think it looks really good. Like, I am not a winged eyeliner person at all. I 100% suck. I suck so much at winged eyeliner, and this made it so easy for me to do. I didn't have to use tape or anything. It was so, like, when it says that it's for precision and control, this is exactly what this is. I had so much precision and control just the entire time doing my eyeliner that it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. It made it so simple and so easy. If you are learning how to do a winged liner, I 100, I 200, I 2000 you get this eyeliner, because it makes it just so much easier to do it. Because of the 1,000 bristles, it really does help with the precision and the control, and the tip of it is so fine. Like it felt like I was barely even close to my my eyeball, and I just felt tiniest little hair stroke. Just it was, I can't even really explain how amazing this eyeliner is. I absolutely can't. And it was so easy to hold because of the way that the eyeliner is designed. Ooh, the way that it's designed for like easy like holding, if that makes any sense. But I'm like obsessed. This is my baby. This is my new baby for sure. I'm gonna zoom in and do like a close-up of my eyeliner just so that you guys can see. Again, eyeliner is not something that I am good at all, so the fact that I'm raving about it is, you know, a big deal. So the next thing that we are going to do is, of course, my face, now that my brows and my liner is done. So she came out with a primer, and it's called the Illuminating Primer, and this is what this looks like. This is the one thing I can say about it is that it looks very, very, very similar to the Fenty Beauty Primer. So this is what the Fenty Beauty Primer looks like, and then this is the Rare Beauty. Very, very similar. The shapes are different. This one, this is, I think, this is the mini, and this is the full size. But the color scheme is very similar. It has that like frosted look to it that is very similar to the Fenty, but you know, it's brands, I don't know, I'm not about to speak on something that I don't know about. But the Illuminating Primer, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand, has like this pearl like finish to it, so it's really gonna give you that lit from within feel. Very glowing. It's gonna give you that like that lit from within look with the foundation. So I'm just gonna put one pump, put it all over, and you see how my face just looks so like glowy and luminous. You can definitely use this primer by itself if you just want that natural like luminous like look to your face. I don't look like super glowy, super luminous to where it looks like sweat, but it gives me that nice like luminosity, again enhancing like my inner beauty, my inner glowing goddess. So that is the primer. Moving on to the foundation. So this is the foundation. This is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Again, it has like that frosted like glass feel with a little ball here. Whatever. It is a doe foot applicator instead of a pump, which this helps with, again, helps with like how much you want to put onto your face. This foundation is light to medium buildable coverage. If you want a more lighter foundation look, all you have to do is do the dot method. So you're going to put 2 dots here, a dot here, a dot here, and you're going to put 2 dots here, and you're literally going to take your fingers and blend it in that way, and it's going to give you a very super light coverage effect. As you can see, super light coverage. It just, you know, covered just the very slightest bit of, you know, the little redness that I have on my cheeks, but I'm not gonna try to toot my own horn. I have very good skin. Like, My skin has been flawless lately. If you want something more medium to full coverage, all you have to do is just build it up. So I want something a little bit more fuller, so I am just going to add more product onto my skin. And to blend this out, I'm going to be using her sponge that she created. It's very multi-dimensional, so you can use this sponge pretty much for everything. So I'm just going to blend it out, and the texture of it, it's very, I don't know how to explain it, like fluffy. It's like yeah, it gives you like that fluffy feel to it. How it's gonna work, I don't know. It's gonna be my first time trying it, so let's do it. Let's blend this baby out. And now I got more of like that fuller coverage effect. It's still not super full coverage. It is a medium coverage. I can still see just a teeny tiny little bit of my imperfections here, but again, I've been having wonderful skin days, so I will definitely test it out when I am not having a good skin day. My skin has been acting right lately. So, and this is what it looks like so far. I mean, it did pick up the product, but I feel like all sponges do that, and I just used the bottom portion of it and it blended it out beautifully. I have a nice even application of the foundation throughout my skin, and you see like it still is showing that beautiful luminosity to my skin and my cheeks and stuff, and I don't look super oily. I just look very lit from within, and that is, I'm assuming, the combination of the primer, the Luminous primer, with the foundation. So now I'm going to jump into the concealer. So, and my foundation shade is 290N, and I'm just going to throw this out here. She has, I think, 48 or 49 shades. It was a little difficult for me to figure out what my shade is because I'm more warm toned, and the neutrals were coming out kind of warmer. So I went with more of a neutral, which, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Maybe not. I do see like my neck is just a tad bit more yellow, and like, of course, my face is more neutral. So maybe not, or maybe it's the lighting, but it was a little difficult for me to figure out what my shade is. And then, you know, with Sephora, they're not doing the color matching at all to your skin, so this was a little difficult to do. Like when we were picking out our shades at my job, it took us quite a bit to figure out. We had to, like, you know, try to compare a bunch of different foundations to see which one is gonna work. So moving on to concealer, this is the concealer, and I got mine in 230N, which is too light for me. And I'm just going to apply it how I normally would apply concealer, but I like more of a brighter looking eye anyways, so I'm just going to use one of the edges here, and I'm just going to start blending all that out. So with the concealer, if you like something full coverage, this is not going to be the concealer for you. This concealer is very, 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 very light coverage. And what's great about this sponge is that because of all of the like angular parts to it, it's very easy to like get in between those crevices. And just like with the foundation, if you do want it to be a little even less coverage, you can just blend it in with your fingers. So as you can see there, it's very brightening under my eyes. Again, you're getting a lot of luminosity. It's very, very light coverage. So again, if light coverage concealer is not your thing, I would definitely recommend either pairing this with something a little bit more full coverage or just not getting this at all, to be honest. She came out with two different formulas of blushes. So she came out with a dewy and she came out with a matte. And I have both a matte and a dewy. So the matte one that I received in gratis is this one, and it's in the shade Grace, and it's that berry color. So I'm gonna do one side in the matte, and then the dewy I got in the shade Joy, and this is more of a peachy pink. And again, it's still that same doe foot applicator. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit at the tops of my cheeks here. And I'm going to take that same sponge and I'm just going to blend it. So that is what that looks like so far, and that's the matte one, but it's still coming up very luminous. Let me put just a little bit more, and I'm keeping it at the tops of my cheeks just to give myself that lift. And all of her products are that like liquid. So that is the blush, and this is the matte side. And again, it's not coming up really too much matte. I still am seeing that luminosity in that berry color. And then the next one, I'm just going to go in with Joy, which is more of the coral on this side, and this is the dewy. And keeping it at the tops of my cheeks. And taking my sponge and blending it out. And I definitely like this color better. It definitely suits my skin tone a little bit more. Even though the berry one is very pretty, I am just loving the way that this one is coming out right now. And it's not even projecting well on the camera. Like in person, it's such a pretty, like, peachy coral color. And I actually like the way that this side blended out. So this is the matte side, and then this is the illuminating side, which I feel like they're both giving me a luminosity. But again, that could also be because of the primer is very luminous and the foundation is very luminous. So all that luminosity is just peeking right through. And then she came out with a bunch of illuminators, so like highlighters. Just putting a little bit of that extra blush on the sponge around my nose. I kind of like that, you know, flushed, like I'm blushing look on my nose as well. So for my illuminators, I got the shade Mesmerize, which is more of that very pretty like rose gold pinky shade. And then I also got Enlighten, which is this gorgeous like pearl shimmer. I think it's gonna look beautiful on all types of skin tones too. So I'm just gonna do like a little just the tiniest little swatch. And again, this also comes in like that doe foot applicator. So this is Enlighten, and this is what this looks like. Look how beautiful that is. Like, look at all that luminosity, look at that glow, look at that highlight. Like, this would be like a perfect inner corner highlight for me. My brow bone highlight. Like, look how pretty that is. And then Mesmerize is that, and that is just that gorgeous pinky rose gold color. Like, I'm just obsessed, completely obsessed. And it's not even like projecting that well on camera. In person, it's stunning, absolutely stunning. So just like I did with the blushes, actually, you know what, I'm gonna do what I said I would do. So I'm going to put Mesmerized on my cheeks. So I'm just going to put a little dot and a little dot there, and I'm just going to take that sponge and just blend it in like so. And it's just giving me that very pretty highlight. And this Mesmerize highlight with the Grace blush looks beautiful together. It also looks very pretty with the Joy too. I feel like these highlighters are gonna pair well with all of her blushes, like in any combination. Oh, look at that glow. Look at that glow. It looks so stunning. And this is in Mesmerized again. Now I'm going to take Enlighten, and I'm just going to put the tiniest bit on my finger, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Got that in my inner corner like so, and swipe it on my brow bone and just tap it in. Very pretty. And then I'm also going to just be highlighting the tip of my nose and my bridge, and taking again the sponge and just blending that in. Ooh, look at that nose highlight. Yes, love it. So that is all of the face products. Again, I love everything so far. The blushes, I still gotta figure out a better way for me to figure out how to apply the blushes for me. The ones like this side, the luminous side, came out stunning. It was just like the matte side with Grace. It didn't come out the best for me, but this side definitely came out beautifully. The highlights are stunning. That nose highlight though, she is everything. I love me a good nose highlight. She came out with two different lip products. So she came out with a like matte mousse lip product, and then she came out with more of like a lip balm. So I just bought the matte lips cream. So what is this? It's called Courage. So it's more of a like that mauve tone, and again, doe foot applicator. So she created this doe foot so that you wouldn't need a lip liner for it. It's supposed to give you like that beautiful like straight edge. So like I was saying, it's supposed to give you like that beautiful straight edge so that you wouldn't need a lip liner for it. But I need a lip liner for everything, so I'm just going to line my lips quickly, and then I'm going to put the lip cream on top, and we'll see how that looks. So now that I lined my lips, I'm just going to put the lipstick on, and this feels very like smooth and like fluffy. Like if it feels fluffy on your lips. It also feels like it's not going to be too drying either, which is a very good thing, because a lot of like liquid lipsticks tend to be super drying on your lips. It's very creamy, and a lot of and it doesn't feel drying at all. It actually feels very moisturizing, and a lot of like matte, like liquid lipsticks like this tend to be very drying, and this doesn't feel drying at all. It feels very comfortable. When I wore this to work one day, and of course I had my mask on it, and it seemed to have lasted pretty much, you know, a good couple of hours without me having to, you know, reapply it or anything like that. So I mean, I'm gonna like go about my day to day, and I'm not gonna have my mask on all day for hours and hours. So we're gonna see like the longevity of it. If you are looking for a really pretty matte lipstick, I would recommend getting the one from Rare Beauty, because again, it's very, very soft. It kind of reminds me of the NYX, is it NYX? The suede lip creams. That's what it reminds me of. It's very, very creamy, very buttery on the lips, and it just feels amazing. So yeah, you're doing a very good job, Selena. A very good job. And last but not least, I have the Rare Beauty. It's the 4-in-1 setting spray. Ooh, a 4-in-1 setting spray. And it's supposed to, what is it supposed to do? Hold up. So this is a glow boosting mist that hydrates, primes, sets, and refreshes the skin. So you can use this as a primer. You can use it as a face setter like I'm going to use it, or if you feel like your skin needs a little boost of glow and hydration, you can use it for that. So I'm just going to shake it, and it has a very fine mist, as you can see. And you know, I like to drench my face in setting spray. So the only thing I can say I don't really like about the brand so far, I don't know what she has coming up with in her next couple of launches, is that she doesn't have a bronzer. I'm really interested in seeing how she comes up with a bronzer, if she's going to come up with a cream bronzer, a traditional powder bronzer, or if she's going to try to make it like how the blush and like the Illuminator is, and do it like this liquid, which is going to be very interesting, and I'm very excited to see what more she has coming out with so far. I'm going to quick do this mop and, you know, change my clothes for the rest of my day, and I'll be right back to complete the video. So guys, this concludes today's video. Let me know what you guys think so far of the Rare Beauty brand. Leave a comment down below. I actually love everything, to be honest. Love everything. The only thing I can say that I don't like so far about the brand is that they don't have a bronzer. You know, I'm a bronzer whore. I am obsessed with bronzer, but their blushes are beautiful, the highlight is beautiful, the foundation is beautiful, the primer is beautiful, the brows are beautiful, the eyeliner, oh my god, if there is something you have to 100% have to buy, is the brows and the eyeliner. Like, everything else don't get, but you must. Like, those are a must. You have to just get it just to try it, because let me tell you again, and I'm going to emphasize this over and over again, I suck. I suck so much at eyeliner, at Wingliner, that I don't even do it. I really don't. I don't even bother doing it. I usually need tape, and I need to do this and that and start over, and it takes me like 30 minutes, and this literally took me like 5 minutes per eye, because again, I'm not good at it. 5 minutes per eye, and I just had so much control and so much precision, and I'm telling you, if you're a newbie, you need this eyeliner. I'm never ever going to use anything other than this eyeliner, and that says a lot. The brows, I am obsessed with the way my brows look. The formula is so creamy. Again, you just need to pull it up just the slightest bit just to get enough so you can like draw on your brows. The brush is very small and you can really just precisely brush those brows up or however it is that you want. If you want something a little bit more natural than like a drawn out brow, you can just use the, what is this? The gel. You can just use the gel and just brush through it. It's going to give you a beautiful tint of color, and it's gonna, you know, still make your brows look nice and full and presentable. I love this brand because it's beautiful for younger clients in their early teens, just trying to get into makeup, don't want nothing too full coverage. Like I said, all you gotta do is do like the 2-dot method that I did, rub it in with your fingers, and you're completely done. The concealer is very lightweight, light coverage. The blush is light. Everything is light, but you can always build it up into something a little bit more fuller coverage, brighter blush, you know, more beaming highlight. You can always build it up and make it into what it is that you want to make it into, which is very on brand with, you know, the Rare Beauty brand, and what their whole mission is about is emphasizing your whole inner beauty and making it so that you still feel beautiful, but you still feel like yourself and you still feel unique, which is amazing. Because like I said before, the beauty industry can be so cutthroat, and you feel as though that you have to try to fit into this mold of what, you know, social media and what society thinks is beautiful, and it's not that at all. Like, Rare Beauty is not about, you know, trying to be in the Instagram like perfect contoured, you know, like it's not. Rare Beauty is not about fitting in with, you know, someone else, trying to look like somebody else. Rare Beauty is definitely about trying to look like yourself and enhance your own beautiful self and your own skin, enhance your own cheekbones, enhance your own glow and luminosity. It's definitely about, you know, self-love, self-confidence, and just enhancing your true beauty and your true self, which is why I am obsessed with Rare Beauty. I really love it. Me personally, I have to figure out if I want to stay using the primer with the foundation, because it's a lot of luminosity and I have more normal to dry skin, and I feel myself at the end of the day having to, you know, blot and reset my face a little bit because I start to look less luminous and more oily. But that's for me. If you have super dry skin, this entire line is perfect for you. If you have more oilier skin, I would recommend doing a more mattifying primer. You can mix the Illuminating Primer with the mattifying primer and see how that works for you. Or you can, you know, if you have larger pores, again, you can always mix and match with all of her stuff to make it the perfect, you know, combination for you. Even though like everything in her line is just, it's stunning, everything from the packaging. And the most amazing thing about it is that it's all under $30. Every single item is under $30. I think the most expensive is like $29. $29 is the most expensive. So I pretty much got, you can pretty much get the entire collection for less than $200. I mean, if you want to splurge, that can be a splurge to somebody, but this is something that I do definitely recommend that you splurge on, especially if, you know, you're trying to get into makeup. If, you know, you want something more medium light coverage, if you're younger, if you're more mature, if you're, you know, like me, I'm about to be 30 and I find this so stunning. Like for everyday, you know, no makeup look, for a little bit more, you know, glamorous look, you can work look, going out look. I feel like you can make this line work for you no matter what you do, no matter what the occasion is. So enough with my, you know, rambling on. Oh, FYI, I went to go get my ring resized, so I don't have it anymore. Sad. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was probably like my favorite review video or full face of one brand video that I have done so far, because the products are just so amazing. I really truly believe in the products and the brand and just the whole community. I'm definitely going to leave a link down below in the description box to her website so you can learn a little bit more information. She also, I know there's also a ton of review videos, and I know she has came out with a bunch of videos herself just talking about the brand and, you know, the products and how she does her own makeup, you know, using her own makeup line. So that is everything for today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!